Welcome to the channel. We're back out for another walk. Libby, you hush. I'm down here by the chickens. Hush you. Had a scare last night. Waddles is missing most of his tail feathers. Had a great big possum get in here last night. I came in about midnight and he was sitting up here in the roost just eyeballing me with his teeth snarling. So I ran back in, got a cool country living tool that takes care of things like that. He don't live no more, and all the chickens made it through safe. They sure let out a ruckus. Took me a minute to figure out what was going on. I kept hearing like metal, and so then I came out here and there he was, and he was not coming out on his own, but I had to escort him out by the tail. So anyway, they're safe. Waddles, his feathers will grow back. But I don't think they went back in there yet. So I've got to go around today and find out how he got in. And I'm thinking, I don't know, a spot like that maybe. I got some more rebarb. As you can see, I've got it pretty much nailed everywhere. I don't know really how he got in, but he did. Come around here. I don't see no points of entry in the netting. So there's probably a hole or somewhere. I don't know. But he got in. Alright. I see it now. No, he couldn't have got in there. He's a big old fat dude. But that's what Libby's been spooked about, because it's been living under the shed. Alright, I'm going to start walking. So now he's history. You got to do those things if you want to keep some livestock around. Alright. Did walk yesterday, didn't film it. I'm trying to balance the two channels. The last video I put up on Dogman, that was an all-day edit thing. And I was having internet issues, or not internet issues, computer issues. You know, here a few months back, I buy the latest high-speed memory, all that, and so I'm gonna have to sit down in a day and do some maintenance on that, see what's slowing me down. You know, there's a lot of things it could be. That OneDrive, I always make sure when I'm editing I turn that thing off, because that takes a lot of memory. Don't need it anyway. Alright, we're going to do a couple walking laps. While we're doing that, I'm going to go over a few of the things I've been doing as far as my eating, exercise. Thank you for pooping right in the middle of the trail, Millie. Alright, so let's get walking. Whew, getting a late start. It's almost noon. I had to run to Walmart, get some canned dog food. Had to get a bag of dog food from the feed store. There's my fire pit. Y'all don't watch the other channel, I redid the fire pit. And that should be good. Whew. I imagine Libby's gonna bark the whole time. So I haven't been eating any bread, no frozen pizzas, anything like that, nothing processed. I've been making things like bean soup, chili. I've even made pork ribs. Had some instant mashed potatoes, but you know, like I said, I'm not giving up quality of what I'm eating. It's mostly quantity and the type of product it is. You know, people weren't fat for thousands of years eating what we normally eat until frozen pizzas and all that came into the picture, microwave ovens, and people have gotten lazy and don't cook anymore. Fast foods, that's a big one. Of course, I never ate that anyway. Not much. Alright. Ooh. We're just going to stick to this side of the property. I got too much going on over there with the neighbors. And it really isn't about how much I'm walking. It's that I keep doing it every day. It doesn't matter how many laps. But I'm also doing activities outside and like the fire pit, things like that. Keeping myself busy. I put the flag back up. Went and bought some paracord. That'll last a while. Supposed to have 20-mile-an-hour winds today, but don't have them yet. I know how to get 20-mile-an-hour winds, light up a fire pit. All right. And let's see what I do yesterday. I had some chili frozen. I took it out and I added to it. That's real good. I'll eat on that a couple more days. But you know, foremost, you really got to want to lose weight, and you got to have discipline. Do you have discipline? You don't have any discipline. No, you don't have any. You're trouble. 40 pounds of trouble. Look at this. So, I mean, I'm not drinking milk either. Alcohol, not at all. Well, looky there. You couldn't have gotten a better spot, dude. Sorry guys if that traumatized you, but that's just the facts of life out here. The facts of life. I don't like killing anything. I especially don't like killing possums because they're good to have around. You know, they'll kill snakes, they'll kill rats. They're good to have around, but not when chickens are around. Because they will kill chickens. And so you gotta make a choice. Oh. And about the only other thing I have issues with here is armadillos. Those are not good to have around. I'll take those out every time. There's no relocating them. They're not indigenous to this area, but they're everywhere now. But I've noticed a lot of things I had trouble doing before have gotten a lot easier. You know, and the things that haven't got a lot easier, they're getting there. Just day-to-day things that you do, you know, putting your socks and shoes on. That's a piece of cake now. There's no problems with that. I ran into Mama V in Boonville today. She commented, she says, man, you've lost a lot. I can't really tell. What are you doing, Hilly? But I could feel it. And I know about it in the things that I'm doing. Because they're easier. And I noticed last night, when that thing was going on with the possum, I came back because I wanted to see if I had on camera how he got in. And I was watching myself walk on camera. I don't have that waddle that I had when I was a lot bigger. And that's good. Alright. We're just going to do this for 15 minutes. No music today. I'll come out and walk a few more laps later tonight with the dogs. Millie and Tilly have gotten where they like to walk when I'm walking Libby. So, you know, any kind of a weight loss journey, it's coming with physical pain. It's coming with, you got to give some things up. But it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. I mean, every night I sit down to a bowl of popcorn, watch my shows. There's hardly anything bad in popcorn. I don't get the kind with a lot of butter, but you know, it's better than sitting down and eating a pizza. And for beverages, it's either water or I get Red Diamond unsweet tea. And I grew up drinking unsweet tea, so that doesn't bother me. I like it that way. I don't like it sweet. Yeah, I know. That's almost against the law here in the South. But my grandmother is from Mississippi, and that's how she gave it to us. And we didn't have sweet tea. So I got used to it that way. All right. Yeah, I don't do a lot of other things on this channel other than walk, so. Hello, sweet girl. What do you think about the economy? She says, I don't care, as long as you're buying the treats, we don't care. Yeah, but them treats are getting expensive for you. Give me Paul. Thank you. Remember when you showed up here about 6 months ago? You were scared like Melly. Look at you now. Just a little big love monster. I'm just a big old love monster. There better not be no puppies in there. Alright. So I got all these bricks or blocks. I was thinking of making a retaining wall there now. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just basically going to make a garden bed out of them. Probably stack them too high. Grow some herbs and stuff in there next spring. That should make a pretty good one. Boy, that's enough of that whining. You've been whining since I got home. Looking for those. Looks like the sage is hanging in there, but not quite. That sage is doing all right. Cilantro, and what is that? Parsley. Leeks. That's just gone. We'll just let it seed. That is the rosemary and thyme. So I got parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme are still with us. What do you think of that? Do you like that song? You remember when that song came out, Philly? She says no. I've only not even 2 years old. I don't remember none of them songs. They're corny. I remember You Pet Me. That's what I remember. Alrighty. Just a short walking video with the goofballs, letting y'all know what's going on. Waddles, what do you think? You happy to be alive? She was way over in this corner last night. But this one, where is she? We got a brooding one there, Thelma Lou. She was sitting there on top of that nesting box, right next to that possum. Wasn't scared at all. These guys are out here freaking out. Alright guys, I'm gonna come out here and figure it out. But it's very rare anything tries to get in there. Alright guys, just a silly one today. If you I don't remember what I was going to say. If you haven't subscribed, if you want to, it's down there. I don't say this much anymore. What's the point? Anybody that watches YouTube knows if they like your channel, they know what to do. So I'm not pushing that. I don't, you know, that gets irritating on some channels. You want to subscribe. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. Alright guys, happy trails. Well, we didn't show Miss Melly. Is it just a sit in the doghouse kind of day, baby girl? Yeah. You got your friend Telly here. Them two are like peas and carrots. Yeah. this almost covers everybody. Miss Rooster Doodle. She's got a lot of nicknames. Most of the time I just call her Stink, because she's a little stinker. Yeah. Rooster Doo. Then we got Whiny Winerson over here. What's with the whining? Whiny Winerson. He's the only boy, but you acting like a little baby. Yeah, you are. Acting like a little baby. You don't see Miss Lily doing that whining. Alright.